Hello everyone, this is Josephine, and welcome to a brand new Karen video. Excuse me for not making a new Karen video in quite a while. There has been quite a lot going on with me, and there were other videos I had to make. But fear not, there is now a new Karen video today. I am going to be reacting to When Karens Mess with the Wrong People by Unlucky. Shout out to Unlucky for making the compilation video. Let's get started. This video contains fighting and verbal violence, so viewer discretion is advised.
Users with qualifying orders get this stylish cardigan for free on Temu.
Welcome back to Unlucky, the channel that brings you the most insane public outrage content from the dark depths of the internet. Let's dive in. This Karen really thought that she had done something with that racist comment. I hope she never has to go to her neighbors to borrow a cup of sugar.
Welcome to Oregon. Maybe you should go back to Philippines where you belong. Oh, racist.
There are plenty of Philippine people in the U.S. Why are you picking on this person? Philippine people are just as human as we are. They got eyes to see, ears to listen, air in their lungs, blood in their veins, a brain in their skull. They're human. And they deserve to live wherever they want to live. They are grown adults who can make their own decisions. That's wrong to be racist to them. It's wrong to be racist to anybody.
Oh, racist!
This is going online.
Oh, we got the N-word. I don't care. We got the Filipino. Every day! Every day! We hear it every day! It has nothing to do with you guys. It has nothing to do with you.
I think you guys just want to say the N-word.
People, lady,
I understand your language.
respect, lady.
Respect? Then you move your car. You're
There you
way
go.
too close.
They're messing with Asian people again. It is far too common to see Karens messing with Asian people. Like I said, they are just as human as we are. Just because their outward features are different from ours doesn't mean you get to mess with them and be racist to them. Their outward features don't define who they are.
Get away from me.
There you go. You don't even know how to park the car. You don't even know. There you go.
Do you know who my family is? Do you know who your family is? Go home to your family. This is from your government.
Respect,
Go home.
lady.
Go home.
Get
This is
educated
from my
and
government.
respect.
This is from my government.
Get
Go home.
educated
You are
and
so
respect.
You're going to get fucked. Your kids are going to get
Respect.
This is my
Get educated.
Oh, so she's bringing his kids up. It is wrong to talk terrible about the kids straight to their parents. That's wrong. Wrong on so many levels.
Respect, lady.
This is my
Did you
country,
finish
and
college?
This is from my government.
Did you finish
Go
college?
Home.
Did you finish college?
Yeah, maybe she did finish college. Maybe she didn't even finish kindergarten because she has no sense in her brain whatsoever.
On your Facebook.
Did you?
You know what?
Did you?
You are nothing. What did you say?
You're nothing.
He is something. No, he's not something. He is someone. He is a human being with a family to take care of, a job to work at, and you are wasting his time. I think he should go ahead and get in the car and not pay her any attention. Because she doesn't deserve that attention.
Exactly. You're nothing right there. Lady, get educated and respect.
Little boyfriend.
This Kevin takes the definition of unhinged to a whole new level. Take a look.
Have your dog on the leash, please. We hate you. We f***ing hate you. Okay. The whole community despises you now. Okay. We're gonna keep.
No, I think the whole community despises you for your outburst. What do I gotta say next? Yeah, you need to learn how to control your emotions a bit better than that. Go rage in a rage room or at home. Not out in the open for everyone to see.
Cutting this open day after day after day. It's your tax dollars. I know it's my tax dollars. You're not letting.
Experience the joy of clear hearing once again. Imagine a world where the persistent buzzing in your ears vanishes.
Open day after day after day. It's your tax dollars. I know it's my tax dollars. You're not letting me use it. Why don't you shut your mouth? I'm obviously unhinged. This isn't your.
Well, maybe the guy did do something wrong for this man to rage like that. But, nobody's perfect. But everyone's gonna do something wrong. It's part of being human. And, you just gotta learn from your wrongdoing. But this guy is going way overboard with the rage over something that this guy did wrong.
God, your job is to shut the up right now and call the cops. Don't mouth off. We can't stand you. Talk to the district. To the district, they're not listening. They're not listening. The whole neighborhood used to like this, and now we don't like you. You. All right. The whole community. All right.
This Karen can't help but get involved in someone else's business, even where they throw their trash away. Jeez, Karen, no one asked.
Trash? You can't throw away your trash in our bins.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Could you please leave me alone?
Do you go up to other people and bother them over where they throw their trash? Do you really? If that's what your life's work is. Do you have anything better to do? Do you have a family? Do you have grandkids? Do you have a job? Go take care of them instead of bothering this fella.
I'll call the police. You're harassing me. You are harassing me. Thank you very much.
It's 911.
Okay, I will. Got a racist lady here.
It's not funny.
That's a big mistake.
That is not funny. Racism is not a joke.
You're part.
Oh, okay. Oh. Look.
And laughing just because she thinks that he made a mistake. Mistakes aren't really something to laugh at. They're just learning opportunities. Mistakes are not funny. They're just part of being people.
Throwing away the trash. You're going to be instantly famous. Hi. You're going to be instantly famous. You know that, young lady? Come on. Here, let me close the door for you. See how much of a gentleman I'm being for you? Florida. You're excused.
What's your name? What are you doing?
Please. You're excused, ma'am.
You're
harassing me. You are harassing me. I will call the police if you don't leave. Okay? Thank you. What is your name?
Martha.
Show me your license. Do you live here?
Show me your license.
Show me yours.
Show me yours and I'll show you mine.
Wow. This is Florida, folks. we go, Martha.
We have to pay
Vero
extra
Beach.
for people to come clean
Okay,
out.
and we pay extra too. All right. Why do you don't think I live here? Because of the way I look?
Because
Why?
until 2 weeks ago, I was president of the Homeowners Association.
I doubt it. I think that's a lie right there.
And to my knowledge, I know everybody who lives here.
Okay.
That's the only
So
thing.
why?
You do not know everybody who lives here. They're all strangers to you.
Why did you assume that I don't live here because you don't know me?
Because there's only 42 buildings.
Only 42 buildings. You knew every single person in 42 buildings?
No, she did not.
Where do you live?
Huh? Do you know every single person in 42 buildings, ma'am? Thank you very much. I rest my case. Do me a favor. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stop with the...
Wasting his time whenever he's got a lot better things to do, like throw his trash away and taking care of his family. That's not funny. Wasting his time is not funny. It's driving him crazy.
Fake laugh and just go. All right?
It's not a fake laugh. I think it's
Enjoy your day. And I'm giving you 10 seconds to make your decision, or I'm going to call the police and I'm going to go full thing. So I ask you, please, I'm asking you to listen to your friend because she's making the right decision, ma'am. I don't want any problems. I was throwing away my trash and I'm going on about my day. She turned around. I have it all on video. She turned around.
This must be a little while later. So this Karen is persistent and is driving him crazy over some trash. Really? That's a trash thing to do, is mess with someone who's throwing away his trash. Do you go mess with other people for throwing away their trash? Do you? Throwing away trash is not a crime.
And said, where do you live? And blocked me until I wanted to produce ID. This is America. I don't need to prove that I live here to you.
This neighborhood Karen sure made an impression on her new neighbors, but whether it was the right one is certainly up for debate.
Of course.
Are you automatically assuming it's a daycare because we're African American or something?
because of what I've seen so many.
If you saw a coroner, if you saw a coroner, there has been a in my family.
That was Sunday 7
My niece is so therefore we have.
Oh, goodness. I feel so sorry for this one because her niece died. Rest in peace, niece. My condolences to that family. And this Karen is just making the grief worse. That's a shame on the Karen's part.
Family out of town, we have military people that are in our family. My mother, my father, my sister's father. We are a close-knit family.
Like that's very.
And shout out to those people that she just mentioned that are in the military. Thank you for your service. Always.
So what you will not do is disrespect this house where we pay. What you will not do. Well, you can.
No, that's not your neighborhood. That's everybody's neighborhood. Anybody can live there.
So what? So what?
You won't.
Is this for me?
If you like squeaky toys from Chewy, it is.
Did I get anything this year?
There's here 5 years. So what? So what?
You won't.
Oh, I've been waiting to run into a Karen. I've been waiting to run into one of you.
No.
I've been waiting to run into one.
This poor lady is dealing with a lot of stuff already. The death of her niece and a job, a family, everything. And this Karen is just making her life a whole lot worse. I feel sorry for that family.
See those police. So what? Come on, it's okay. Don't disrespect her. Don't disrespect her. No, that's what she wants you to do. Don't give her what she wants. What you will not do.
Here, I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah, so you can march on.
Apparently you're not sorry for their loss because you're making their loss and grief a whole lot worse when you should have been in their business to begin with.
Go back to your residence.
Tell me where.
Go back to your residence. Bye.
Call the police.
Go ahead. Go ahead. And I got you on camera. Go ahead. Karen. Bye. 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 Call them. Matter of fact, y'all call the police. Call the police.
She said goodbye. That means get out.
Nothing. Are you threatening me? Are you threatening me and my family?
Usually a fast food joint is full of satisfied customers, but not when this racist Karen is around.
You guys are nuts. Go get some more fake lashes, you dirty. You're not a natural. Get your husband.
They can wear lashes if they want to. Do you go up to other people and complain about their lashes? And their accessories? Do you really? If you don't, then why are you coming up to these people and complaining about them? They can wear what they want to wear. Just because they're wearing some accessories doesn't mean they're ugly. In fact, I'm natural, but I like lashes. They're beautiful. Especially when they're colored up and they're long. I think that's very beautiful. I see it on TV all the time. It makes women look amazing. They're not ugly.
Yo, keep it going. Keep it going.
Keep it going for
yeah,
TikTok.
have a good night.
You.
Have a good night.
All you Asian
Good night.
TikTokers.
There goes another Karen complaining about Asian people. Just because they're Asian doesn't mean they're bad. Their history, their ethnicity, their race, their skin color, their outward appearance, none of that defines a person. It's actions and words that define a person.
Have a good night. Later. Yo, say hi to TikTok back.
You don't even know those people and you're bothering them. What a shame.
This Karen is not only dressed like a green marker pen, but is also incapable of being nice to strangers.
Hey, what is wrong with you? That is not okay.
No, is lesbianism okay?
It is. Yeah.
No, it isn't.
Why isn't it?
Lesbianism is okay because people can make their own decisions on who they want to be related to. If a woman wants to be related to another woman, she has the free decision to be related to another woman. Me personally, I'm single. I haven't made my decisions yet. But if they want to be lesbian, then that's their business, not yours. And you don't even know those women, so you don't even know if they're lesbian or not.
Because you touch children, you rape children.
I did not touch children.
Oh, no. They don't touch and rape children. Just because they're lesbian doesn't mean they touch and rape children. In fact, a lot of them were totally against it. Touching and raping children is very painful and very wrong. Most people are against it. Relationships don't define a person. It's actions and words that define them. Just because they're in a relationship with the same gender doesn't mean they violate children. That was wrong.
Yes, because you're all evil.
Oh. You're evil.
You're evil for saying that. you don't even know those people and you're saying they're evil. You don't know who they are. Don't judge them by who they want to be.
God doesn't want you to talk that way to people. Do you go to church?
Oh, I'll record you all day. Oh, sweetheart.
You know who I work for? You know who I work for? Do you know who I am?
No, nobody knows who you are.
Okay, great. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself talking to people this way.
No, sweetheart.
Yes, sweetheart.
I'm actually very proud. Are you the manager? Oh, okay. I'm going to need your name.
I highly suggest you leave before you make things worse for yourself. You've already said some terrible things over their relationships. Don't make things worse for yourself. I highly suggest you leave.
My business card is right there, but...
Where is it? No, let me have it. We're so sorry.
No, it's not you.
These cops in Portland have the calmest approach to the most insane middle-aged woman you'll ever see.
Behavior is very bad.
Oh, is it?
And Jamie, every time I just try to have a normal conversation with you, it just goes right to insults.
Is that against the law? Is it against the law to insult a man in blue?
You understand how it's not a normal conversation?
You guys get called all the time.
Why we're concerned?
And you take down the blacks and you get on video.
That's false. We're leaving. Have a good day, Jamie. We're leaving.
I want him arrested for physical assault, you face.
Karens will do anything to prove themselves right, like slapping a random person's phone out of their hand to stop them being recorded. If you have nothing to hide, why are you acting so shy?
Thank you, Unlucky. That is what I was about to say. And slapping the phone out of their hand just makes things worse because that's assault. And they paid for that phone, so that's property damage too. If there's a crack on the screen of the phone, then yeah, the carriage should be responsible for that damage.
Hey, Karen.
The time a Karen wanted to try me and my sister.
You're dumping in the dumpster that doesn't belong to you. She's backing up. She backed into the first because she was yelling at me. And so, here's where I am. It wasn't that I wouldn't let her out. I'm way back here.
She really had the nerves to slap my phone out of my hand right in front of the cop.
No, I did not. Stop lying.
There we go. On the last cop's video, the Karen should have been arrested. Now the Karen gets arrested in another video for physical assault. I also think she needs to peg out for damaging the phone if she did.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything.
This Kevin is the definition of scum, intimidating a small kid just because they're skating. Why can't you pick on someone your own size, Kevin?
Shut the f*** up.
I'm sorry, dude.
So who's your parents?
I'm sorry, dude.
Who is your parents?
I'm sorry.
Alright, Kevin. If I were to encounter the Kevin, then I would go ahead and tell who my parents are and lead him to my parents. Because my parents are protective of me. And I bet my parents would be very upset with him for messing with me. I'm a fully grown 19-year-old adult now, but whenever I was a kid, I would go ahead and tell my mother. My father lives in California, but I would go ahead and tell my mother, and she would confront him, being protective of me. She's a great mother.
You live around here.
Yes.
And who is your parents?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
All right.
He's wanting to know who the kid's parents are because he wants to complain to his parents. But I bet you anything, his parents would not be happy with this total stranger intimidating their child.
Don't tell an adult that.
You screamed at me for no reason.
Just because you're an adult doesn't mean you get to bother a random child. You're just as human as the child is. The child has thoughts, feelings, and emotions. It is wrong to think you are above the child. You're equal because you're both human.
Oh, yeah, let me empower a 7-year-old. You live around here. Does he live around here?
The kid just told you, yes, he lives around there.
I'll see you again, and I'll find your parents, and I'll tell them what...
I so hate it whenever adults intimidate children. Because, see, whenever I was a child, I was intimidated by grown adults. So this brings back very bad memories for me. This hits close to home for me. Does it hit close home to you? Please let me know in the comments.
So, I'm looking at your best interest.
I'm sorry. I said sorry.
Great. I want to know who your parents are.
It doesn't matter. You can't just come at me like that. I'm sorry.
And you just can't talk to an adult like that.
I think he was coming at the kid because he wanted to deal corporal punishment. And I am so against corporal punishment because that traumatizes the child. And childhood trauma leads to very bad mental illnesses, and it affects adulthood tremendously, leading to very bad problems. So, yeah, I don't agree with corporal punishment.
Mistake. I'm sorry.
Okay, my mistake is asking you who your parents are and where do you live.
It doesn't matter. I'm not going to give away my information like that.
It doesn't matter.
Leave me
I've lived
alone.
here for 30 years. I'll give you my address, but I don't talk to people like that.
I'm sorry.
Then tell me who your parents are.
No, bro. I'm not going to tell you who my parents are and where I live.
I'm not going to do it. Oh, you're so cool with your long hair. Take off.
I don't think I'm cool.
I'm going to find out who your parents are, and I'm going to tell them what you said to me.
All right. Have a good day.
You and your little win.
He did not say anything wrong to that man, as far as I know, as far as what I've seen on camera. So if he exaggerates to this kid's parents, then he would be proven wrong.
Your friend over here that's over here, you don't know him either. You're hanging out with him, but you don't know him.
Now that makes no sense. He would not be hanging out with a friend if he didn't know him. He probably knows him so well. Whether it be for a school year or for a pretty darn long time. He wouldn't be hanging out with a stranger.
No, we're sorry. I said sorry.
You don't talk to people like that.
I said I'm sorry.
I feel bad for this little boy, probably traumatized for life because of this guy. This guy has no business punishing this boy. Because he doesn't even know the kid.
Have a great night. I said have a great night.
This male Karen needs to go back to kindergarten and learn some manners. I'd hate to think how he'd react if the tables were turned and someone sneezed in his face.
I'm talking about California liberal snowflake. You're not from here? I'm from Texas. So what? Does that make you better? That makes you better than Californians? Dude, see, The fact that you don't understand. No, I just asked you to close your mouth when you sneeze. All right? You're the one who approached me. No, yeah. You're the one who asked you to cover your mouth if you shut the up and stop talking to me. No, I asked you to stop talking to me. Well, I don't give a shit about you. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. I don't give a shit about you. Next time I see you in your direction, you piece of shit.
This Karen doesn't seem to understand that shops have a right to refuse service, especially if you won't wear a mask.
Hi. How are you? Great, thank you.
What?
Here it goes again, the no mask Karens. I've made plenty of videos about those. Don't forget to see my reacting to Karen's playlist if you've enjoyed this video.
Yeah.
Don't listen to them because they don't know the law, and you're personally liable.
Okay, so we're at this check stand. What is your name? What is your name? Amber, are you the manager here at Grocery Outlet? Amber, are you the manager? Okay.
Karen asking for the manager again. This is your classic Karen right here. No mask and asking for the manager.
So, all right, so they're closing the check stand, so you're not going to cash me out, right?
You're not supposed to because it's mandatory that you have to wear.
It isn't it's not a law, and I have the right to commerce under Oregon statute. So I'm giving you $3.07.
Whenever COVID was at its worst, yes, it was the law to wear a mask.
75 cents, which covers the two items that I have.
This Karen embarrasses herself after being schooled by a kid about the law. Crazy.
See my butt.
No, I'll steal it from you though, unless you delete what you've recorded of me though.
Is this your bike? I'm selling this bike for $60.
Why are you taking the bike? Because he's recording me illegally.
It's on public property. You can record on public property.
Okay, recording is not illegal. There would have been plenty of people arrested for recording if it was illegal. That made no sense what she said.
Hey,
that's why it's called public. It's in the name.
Why are you recording me? That's creepy.
It's not creepy. It's fucking illegal.
Because you're wasting the guy's time and being a Karen. That's why he's recording you.
Do you like to purchase this bike? I'll sell it to you for $50.
Are you going to put... Because I don't appreciate it.
No, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Take your hand off of it.
Okay, call the police. Call the police.
Just because she has a problem with a couple boys doesn't mean she has to steal their property. That bike is their property. She doesn't get to steal it.
Why? Why are you touching this? You can't touch this. If I went up to you and I grabbed your purse, I was like, oh, I'm not taking anything. Would you appreciate that?
I'm not taking anything.
That wasn't my question. That wasn't my question.
Okay, he's being a public nuisance.
Okay, you are too. Walk away.
You really want to stand here?
You started it. You started arguing with him and trying to take his bike. You are the one being a public nuisance.
Fight about this? Who's being more of the public nuisance?
You are. You came up to him. He's doing what he wants to do.
He's following me around, recording me.
Because you're giving him a bit.
Well, in the beginning of the video, it did not show him following her around. Whenever she started being a problem, that's when he started recording. So that was a lie right there.
Shit. This is how he's gonna profit off you standing here making a big old scene, standing in front of the Huntington Beach Pier.
Okay, so this is the big news. There's a random person walking around, and there's a young man who's following her, and I'm the one freaking out because you're being an annoying young man.
Please excuse me. I'm not here to disturb.
Welcome to...
He was not following her around. He started recording whenever she started making a big old scene. I imagine that he was just enjoying the view of the water and the pier and the vacation before the recording, and she ruined it. I could very well be wrong, but that's what they're there to do, is relax and enjoy the view.
This is the regular world. Are you really trying to sell your bike?
He's walked up here, he was advertising.
Is there any part of you who's trying to be an annoying young man?
I'm going to say this. I'm not here to disturb anybody. This is the last thing I'd want to do. I hope you have a totally great evening.
Okay. Can I just ask you, please?
This guy who's recording has a lot of patience. Shout out to him for having great patience.
To stop recording me or following me around. I hadn't done anything to you. I was just walking here. I had not touched his property. I was standing over there.
She did touch his property. She touched his bike. Lie.
Why are you lying? You had your hand on it.
Excuse me, let me finish.
Out of my face. Out of my face.
I had gone over there first, and I was simply looking at the view with my friends, and someone says, that guy's over there, he's over there recording.
So she wasn't bothering
I had not been bothering you at all. I had not done anything to you. You followed me over there and started recording me for some reason. That doesn't make sense to me. I think you were provoking me.
See me personally, I'm not gonna know what.
Okay, have fun.
Go back over there with your friends.
I'll subtract your arm.
There's no shot. There's a bro. I got you, bro.
Karen is not only delusional in thinking she owns an entire beach, but she's racist too. And that, in my opinion, is a very bad combination.
Elsewhere you can, but this is our house.
No, this is a public beach.
I don't care. I
was turning in.
Them entitled Karens that think they own everything. They own the world in their eyes. That's their house, it's their property, their beach, their everything. They go everywhere thinking they own the place whenever they don't.
No, that wasn't why I beat. Hey, don't get near my kids. Don't do that.
Oh,
don't.
You know what?
Don't. Get out my face.
Get out of my face.
No, you walked up to me, man. Get out of my face.
Hey,
I am recording. Get out of my face. Get out of my face.
So what?
Get out. This is not your house. This is not your house.
You weren't getting aggressive with honking at us already.
She probably has that attitude at her home, and then she brings that attitude to the beach. It's disgusting.
I'm pulling in.
Take a look at a Karen who is shocked that because she won't follow the rules, she gets the consequences of her actions. What a silly Karen.
I'll get out peacefully.
Ma'am, it's time to go.
Don't clap.
It's time to go.
Oh my gosh.
Whenever she gets off, I bet they will clap because they're relieved that she's finally gone and not disturbing the peace of the ride anymore. There are a lot of airline Karens, y'all. Airline violence has become a classic. It's a common thing now.
You got the right one. You got the right.
Airline violence has even made the news. It's so common.
One. Pop on me. I can't. There's like 3 people on me. There are 3 people. I will pop on you. I promise you. They need to quit clapping when I call this goddamn plane. You ain't gonna do shit. Stop. Go about your business. Get her off the plane. Find her.
someone just followed the rules of the plane instead of going hog wild like this? Why can't they just follow the rules? Just like everyone else on the plane? It's crazy.
Walk off the plane.
You can be racist.
Get her off.
Now.
Go.
Please,
That's fine. Keep going.
Oh my God.
I'll grab your bag. Let's go.
Imagine thinking that your parking is way more important than an EMT's. Outrageous, right? Not to this Karen.
What's your view on all this?
That's wrong, because someone has been injured, they are in critical need of attention. Their well-being in life is way more important than your inconvenience.
I think that he needs to move.
Who, the ambulance?
Walking. Yeah.
Because he's blocking you in?
Yeah.
So the ambulance here dealing with the stabbing victim should move because you're inconvenienced.
Oh no, a stabbing victim? They really need care because they're at risk of bleeding out. Oh no. Care and respect for that stabbing victim? That stabbing victim is going through a lot of pain and suffering, and she has no empathy for it whatsoever. She's self-centered and feeling sorry for herself because she's blocked in, instead of feeling empathy and emotion for the stabbing victim. That is cold-hearted right there.
The world is not going to stop. If that was critical, they wouldn't be sitting in a parking lot
it's not
doing
critical,
that.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They need to put tourniquets on the victim and keep her or him from bleeding out before going to the hospital. They need to take life-saving measures before going to the hospital. They can't just let the victim bleed all over the place in the ambulance. Bleed out while going to the emergency room.
So.
Yeah, I'm sorry that people don't like that. That's just tough.
Why are you harassing first responders doing their job, though?
No, I asked them to.
And she is wasting their time when someone is critically in need of medical attention in the emergency room. They really need to go to the emergency room. And you are wasting the first responders' time, decreasing the chance of this person's survival. Are you thinking about the family of that victim? The first responders doing their job? The pain that person is in? Any of that? No! You're just thinking about your inconvenience.
Move. I wasn't harassing.
Well, you're on.
Harassing the first responders is just making the problem worse than it already is.
Someone got knocked out in the head, so we can't do that right now, okay? Well, I'm not going to stay here for them. You're going to stay here. Okay? No, we're going to be at home.
You need to have some patience and sit there for a while the first responders are doing their job, saving lives, including the stabbing victim. That person probably did not survive because this Karen was making the problem worse and wasting the first responders' time by distracting them from the procedure. Karen only thinking about herself and nobody else. That is cold-blooded.
Flags.
No. They should be hitting on some. I know. It's okay. Well, then why didn't you say that? Because you told me that you weren't going to leave yet. You were going to head out. Just in case, okay? They're almost done. Yes, I know. If that was an emergency crisis, they wouldn't stay there.
Someone needs to tell this racist Karen that she needs to go back to school. I don't know how these workers kept their cool, especially when this situation begins to turn sour.
This establishment is not black owned, but you're stealing black culture. Is this not black culture?
No, they're not stealing black culture. Boba tea is for everybody.
Trap tea, the boba plug? No, you're thieves. Asian people stealing black culture once again. It's okay, you'll be exposed though. You're not black owned. You're stealing black culture. You're stealing black culture. No, I came here because
Anybody can have a boba tea business. Black people can, Asian people can, white people can. Everybody is human. Everybody can own a business of anything they're passionate about. And if they want to have a boba tea business, then that is their choice. That is what they like doing. These people have other customers to take care of that want their boba tea, and you are wasting their time. Just order some tea and get out, just like everybody else.
I thought it was black owned. That's why I came here. I told my friends I'm supporting a black business.
It's human owned.
This is not black owned. This is not black owned.
It's human owned. Asian people are just as good as black people. Because both races are human. This is racist right here.
Oh, Asians stealing black culture. Once again, you're a coon. Don't talk.
I'm a coon. But yeah, you already spent
because I didn't know it was black owned.
You already spent money on them.
I already did. But
I'm tired of people.
Because you're a coon.
Imagine thinking that you have the authority to threaten someone because you were caught shoplifting. This Karen certainly doesn't have the upper hand in this clip.
Dude, I will destroy your sword. Give me a black and white jazz. What up?
I will kick you out here.
Give me a jazz. Black him out.
All I do is
You are already caught shoplifting. You're already in trouble. Now you're going to be in trouble for vandalism. Just making the problem worse than it already is.
this phone.
You want me to leave your
Lift this
store?
phone.
You want me to leave your store? Call the police. What's up?
Lift this phone.
What's up? What up?
Lift this phone.
What up?
Lift this phone.
What up? Okay. Bitch.
Usually Karen and Kevin are a tag team, but you won't believe what this Kevin ends up doing.
Report to the HOA.
Okay. Alright, come on.
You son of a...
Come on.
You wanted me to tell your kids to stop.
He's trying to get her to leave. Hey, listen to your spouse, the person you live with, and leave the guy alone.
Where's your wife? She's a nice person. She talks nice. Where is Janine? Can you get her out here?
No, I cannot. Get out of my house, please.
Get your house? Oh, well, that's good to know.
He pays for the stuff here. He pays the bills, the groceries, and everything, the car. He owns the house. He pays for everything there. He can tell you to leave. He owns the house.
Get out of my house.
tell your kids to stop it, or else I'm gonna.
You're gonna do what? You're gonna do what? You're gonna do what?
You live here.
Sir, take your wife home, man. I'm serious. Take your wife home.
You're such an unfriendly person that I knew I couldn't talk to you.
Get your hand off my car, please. Get your hand off my car. Get your hand off my car.
Okay.
Okay, your video is going online.
No, you're son of a.
Something wrong with him.
I don't think you live here because I saw you have slanted eyes, and I talked to a.
Slanted eyes?
Slanted eyes? Really? Just because their eyes are slanted, that's an outward feature. Their outward features, like their eyes, for example, don't define them as people. Just because their eyes are slanted doesn't mean they're bad people.
Wow, that's racist. Wow. Slanted eyes. Wow.
Well, when Janine comes home, I'd like to talk to her.
Wow. Slanted eyes. Keep going. Keep going.
As long as their eyes are working, as long as they can see, they can have slanted eyes. Because that's just the way they are.
I gave you plenty of chances.
Well, you have nice kids and you have a nice wife.
Well, apparently they're not nice when they're just coloring chalk on the sidewalk.
The sidewalk? That's the
Is it bothering you? What's bothering you about this?
Because it looks like.
Oh, so I have nice kids, but their drawing looks like.
Everyone deserves a.
Their drawing, it doesn't look that. I'm not going to say that word. It doesn't look terrible because they're learning how to draw. I bet you anything, if they have a passion for drawing and their drawing improves as they become older, they'll become great. See, my drawing used to look bad, but now that I've grown older, I am actually pretty darn good at drawing, even freehand.
Refund, but it seems that this Karen will go to extreme lengths to get her money back.
Give me my money! On my way. Give me my money! Give me my money!
Now see, the more you shout at him like that, the more he is not gonna want to give you your money. So that is not the way to get your money back.
Give me my money! You making everybody want but not. Give me my money! Give me my money! Give me my.
Okay. I can see that waiting can be frustrating. But there are ways to kill the time while you're waiting, such as playing on your phone, playing some games, chatting with people, making some calls, paying for bills. There's plenty of things you can do to kill the time while you're waiting on your order.
My money! Give me my money or my goddamn food! Give me my money or my goddamn food! The extra chicken too! The extra chicken too! The extra chicken too! You're not about to make everybody else order! Ma'am, give me the chicken. The rest of my order is not here. The rest, I'll be here. I will be here. Okay, hello?
When this Karen commits criminal damage, you wouldn't believe it was for something as trivial as Pokemon Go, would you?
Hey! Why'd you do that? What happened? What did we do?
What?
We're not downloading anybody's Wi-Fi, ma'am. Yes.
I'm playing Pokemon. It's a game.
Playing Pokemon is not a crime. It is not something to be angry about. Do you go bother other people for playing Pokemon? If you do, then you must really hate your life.
In my career, I have never heard of a sovereign citizen. The woman in this next clip is an entitled Karen. Plain and simple. Rules don't apply to her.
You pulled me over? What's that reason, officer? What's your name and badge number?
10-4. Badge number 68207.
Okay.
So I pulled you over. I'm going to explain it to you. I ran your plate and you said that your driver's license was invalid.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay, it's okay. I just want to confirm. Can I see your license?
I don't have my license because it was stolen.
Okay, that's okay.
So, yeah, I don't have my license, and this is like the third time I've been harassed, and I already have a lawsuit against the RCMP for this harassment itself, okay?
I'm sorry it happens, but can I grab your information?
Well, I'm not under...
If your license was stolen, then report it and take a break from driving. You can't drive without a license. It goes for everybody.
There's no obligation to give you my information. I know my rights. I'm a sovereign First Nation citizen.
Okay.
So I'm under no obligation to give you any information. Do you have a reason of articulate suspicion that you pulled me over? Was I speeding or doing anything illegal?
The rules do apply to her. She just needs to get another license, since it was stolen.
I just told you, we have the authority when we run plates.
You don't, because I'm a sovereign First Nation citizen, and you do not have the authority over me whatsoever. And this...
Yes, she does, actually. She has authority over everybody. Everybody has to have their license whenever they're driving.
This is harassment. I'm sorry to tell you, but I know my rights, and I am a human rights activist. So
under the Motor Vehicle Act,
I don't fall under that because these roads are public. Do you understand that, miss? These roads are public.
Motor Vehicle Act.
I don't fall under that. I am a sovereign on this land. So what you are doing right now is harassing me. You're pulling me over for no reason.
She didn't pull you over for no reason. She pulled you over because you don't have your license.
No crime. I had committed no crime. I wasn't speeding. Was I speeding? No. Did I break any driving rules? No. So I would appreciate you just letting me go on my way. You have no reason whatsoever to pull me over at all.
It doesn't work like this.
I don't fall under any of your jurisdiction. You have zero authority over me.
Everybody falls under her jurisdiction. Everybody must drive with a license. I don't drive yet, and I know that.
Do you understand that? These roads and publics are highways.
Are you gonna let me finish and talk?
What would you like to say?
Under the Motor Vehicle Act, I am allowed to pull you over if it says that your driver's license is invalid. I need to confirm your identity. You have to provide me.
No, I do not. I know my rights as a citizen.
Okay.
As a free sovereign.
Would you like for me? I can call my supervisor.
Yes, you go right ahead. You go right ahead.
Wouldn't it be amazing if this cop just goes ahead and arrests the Karen? I would love to see that.
I'll confirm.
The only thing I have is an old driver's license hold on, I want to make sure my car's in park.
Okay. If you want, if that would work with you, I can call and confirm if he says she's right. Because it's the first time that someone has told
you should know this. You're an officer. You should know this.
Someone has argued like that.
I am a free sovereign citizen. These roads.
I hope while she was driving. I hope she was on her way to get a new license. Probably not, because she's a quote-unquote free sovereign citizen. We're all citizens, but we still gotta obey the law.
And these roads and streets are public. I am not required under any law to give you a driver's license. You do realize that?
Are you just saying that because you don't have one? I bet that's why she's saying that. She doesn't have a license.
Travel these roads that are public, you do not require a license. Okay? Just give me a second. I'm sorry, Miss.
The police officer knows the law a lot better than you do, ma'am. She was trained to know the law very well. In fact, I think they're trained to know everything about the law.
I have been harassed like you wouldn't believe.
If you dealt with other people that were harassing you, I understand it.
Now, they wouldn't be harassing you if you had a license. They're not harassing you. They're doing their job.
An officer steal my identification that I use for the sole purposes of life-saving medicine.
Me, so don't blame me. Just give me 1 second.
Oh my gosh.
Here, okay?
Maybe I should get the lawsuit paperwork that I have against the RCMP.
She's not gonna win that lawsuit. Okay, looks like the video is over. If you enjoyed this video or any other video that I have made, please like, subscribe, comment, and or share for more. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.